Good morning, good afternoon, guys. Good morning. Wow, this IINN, that's insane. It says remove all the way to 319 on this. 319. That's your next resistance level. IINN. So IIIN has room to 319. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, guys. Good morning, everyone. Hi, can you see HKit? HKit needs a candle closure above 265. If you can get that closure above 265, you can look for possible entries on this. It's trying to break the downtrend, which is a good sign, but we need this to break above 265. So here's high risk entries, safe entries above here, right? Above 265. So get that marked. TCBP. Right, TCBP. Yeah, like the stream up, guys. Like it up, like. If you just joined. TCBP is trying to push off demand zone, so we'll just update it a bit here. Can have this whole range. There we go. So here's your demand zone. We can see that it's trying to push to the upside. I personally would wait for this level here. I think that's, yeah, 128. So that would get the downtrend break and that, and then this is what you expect to happen. Like that. TCBP on that. ELWS. ELWS is all over the place, guys, right now. The candle wicks are crazy on this. I personally don't like it when it's like this. So I'll clean the chart up so we can start again fresh. We have a demand zone here, which is that. So we mark this. So that would be our demand zone. And then what do we identify? The trend. What is the trend? Is it an uptrend, downtrend, range? We can see that's in a downtrend, right? Then just mark the high, which is over here, 265. And that's what I have for ELWS. That's what you have. It breaks below this, then you have this demand zone around here. I don't know what's going on BGSC, bro. I have no idea. Someone asked me as well. I have no idea what was going on there. I just removed it from my watch list. Wasn't watching it at all. I don't really care about this. Those kind of plays I just avoid. I don't look into it. It doesn't really bother me about that. But yeah, information wise, unfortunately, I don't have it. I don't know. I just avoid those plays and just forget about them. SYRA looks like it's good possible entries here. We're in a demand zone. Looks like we're respecting it very well. Looks like we're moving up and trying to break this downtrend that we're currently in. It was down 13% yesterday, but just keep this downtrend break on watch. So here is your chart for SYRA. Can you guys hear me or not? Just to make sure, can you guys hear me? Hello, 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 hello. Let me check the sound's working. Hello? Yeah, it should be working. Yeah, it should be working, right? Yeah, so SYRA, look here. If it gets a downtrend break, then you can look for possible entry. So SYRA, wait for downtrend break, right? So for those who are new, you'll see how I chart. It's very, okay, cool. It's very simple, right? All I do is identify where the area of support is, where the area of resistance is, and then I would just identify what trend is it in, and then where can I take my entries. That's it. Look, so we'll start with a chart that someone asked for. CCT TIRX doesn't. TRX, I'm just going to add this since it's breaking $1, so we'll put it down here though. There's a lot on my watch list for now, but yeah, just watching this. This thing's running crazy at the moment. Okay, let's look at a chart that we can do. So here's a prime example of how you can enter this trade right now. You need to wait for the trend line to break. If it breaks, you expect continuation to the upside. If it does not break this trend line, then there is no entry. Do not try and jump in before, because it will probably come straight down and you'll be in it. Wait for confirmation. If we get a break above, a candle closure above, then you can look for possible entries. That's it, right? Same thing as here. Downtrend break, entry. Downtrend break, entry. Same thing over and over again. So I'm trying to find a clean chart that we can give you an example for. Here, okay, let's start with SMTG, right? Let's identify where's an area of support. We can clearly see what's happened. This was an area of support, therefore this is no longer valid. That will become an area of resistance. This was an area of support, now this is no longer valid. Now we have a new area of support, which is probably down around here, right? Why is it this level? Because this is the most recent area here that we have as support. So what we will do is we will do this, we will draw that as support, and we can draw this as an area of resistance, okay? And then another area of resistance, we can just simply do probably around here, 435, right? And then around here, like 485, right? So these are the levels at the moment. So we've identified where the support level is, where areas of resistance are, okay? Now we need to identify, is it an uptrend? Is it in a downtrend? Or is it trading within a range? I'm using the 5-minute chart, okay? I use this when I'm day trading because it works best for me. There is no best time frame. 1 minute works for people, 1 second works for people, daily works for people, monthly, weekly, whatever people decide. There is many different strategies. For me personally, it works best when I trade on the 5-minute. So we're going to identify the trend here on the 5-minute. We can identify that yes, it is in a downtrend. This is where you do not even consider any entries at all. Why is that? We're in a downtrend. There is no area of support. We've just broken through one, okay? You're going to be trying to keep buying here and it keeps coming down, and then buying here and then buying here, and then you're probably going to sell here and then it's going to push up. Wait to buy at areas of support, okay? Or breaks of downtrends, right? So for this one, we're either waiting for it to come down to around this 230 level, or we're waiting for it to reclaim around this 3. We can push it to 340, just make it a whole number, right? So our entries will be either if it gets 340 or if it holds 230. Those are our only choices. We're not going to be trying to enter here. We're not going to be trying to enter here or in the middle anywhere here, right? This whole range right now that we have, okay, if you can see this, this is a no trade range, right? So that means that we do not touch this play within this range. Let it do its thing. Let it fall down as far, as low as it wants to go, okay? But we do not enter in this trend, okay? That's it. Very simple with this. SNTG, oh, this is SNTG right here. DHI, this one got rocked, I think. Yeah, so I got to go to a larger time frame to identify what's actually going on. So we can identify, let's go to a clearer, let's say 30-minute. So look here, 30 minutes. So what do we identify in the 30-minute? We can identify that there is an area of support around here. So we can say this is 140, right? So 140 is our area of support. Where is our area of resistance? We have an area of resistance right here at 163. I'm going to put a 165 just because it's a whole, it's a better psychological level, right? So I'll put it at 160, or we'll just see 163, whatever, right? So this right now, it is currently trading within a range, right? Within this range, what do we identify? That it is in a downtrend, right? Therefore, we do not look for any entries as of yet, okay? Now we can go to a smaller time frame and try and look for entries. For me personally, I don't like these kind of trades because it's got very, very, very low volume, right? The candle wicks are not the size that I like. You need a clear trend. There's no clear trend at the moment. This is a no trade range here. If you want to, if you were to take any entries on this trade, you need it to come down to around 140 level. Then it's safer entries than trying to enter in the middle of the range. Safer entries are above 163 with the downtrend break. I hope that is clear. Yeah, I just went over TRX, TIRX. ELWS has to break downtrend. ELWS. Yes, it does need to break the downtrend. For me personally, I'm waiting for it to get a confluence within this demand zone. If it does, then I'll look for entries. But yeah, downtrend break is also an entry point as well. When it gets in the demand zone, I look for some confluences that help me get my entry in the demand zone. So just because it's in the demand zone like this, I don't look for an entry. DTSS. So look, here is the downtrend break, right? So you can either enter on the 1 minute or the 5 minute, whatever you decide, right? So you can see here it's down the downtrend break. However, you need to look left on the chart and you can identify that, look, it broke the high of this, okay, this previous high. Now we have, what is this? Whatever this high is, 717, right? So we can see that here, 717 right now, okay, was the previous high, okay, before this broke here, this was the previous high. We can now identify that it's broken the downtrend and it's wicked above this, okay? This is not confirmation that it has broken out. However, there needs to be confirmation when you get a candle close above. However, the fact that there's a wick above the previous high, you do expect continuation. Since there's a large range, if you did enter now, you need I mean, it's in my opinion, it's not worth the risk. It's 16% stop loss. But if you did enter, right, when this trend line breaks, then yeah, up it goes, right? So it should break above this due to the wick of this high, but we'll see what happens. The confluence is, my confluence is all mentioned in the Discord, bro. Everything there is with all the details of exactly how I enter and what I look for is in the Discord. Oh, Manthan, you're in the Discord, aren't you? It's in the demand seminar, bro. So go to Tiger section, go to Tiger seminar. The last 2 seminars on how to define demand zone, how to define demand zone part 2. Watch that and you will understand extremely clearly on what you need to find on that. So look, BREA, look what's happened, okay? Here we've identified that now these candle wicks, I don't like this kind of play. When it's got these candle wicks, I know it's just Weeble, right? I don't know if it's the broker issue, whatever it may be, but when I get these candle wicks, I just avoid it. But now that this is broken below, this is no longer a valid demand zone. We have to look for the next one. This is another demand zone right here, okay? But for me, I would personally wait for something around this level here. Around here, around this level. So we'll see what it does do, because this has been a huge impulse move off this level. Same as this one here, right? But I'm looking more for this one here. You can also use this as a demand zone. This is a demand zone. This is a demand zone. But for me, personally, this is a demand zone that I'll be looking for. Yeah, no worries, bro. Just watch those 2 seminars. The second one will be more clear, but watch the first one and then the second one as well, so you get understanding of both. Understanding on both. Lays. Let me check lays out. Guys, if you have questions from Twitter, just ask on the chat on YouTube, because I can't keep chopping and changing every time. 30 minutes. Same thing with this, right? Downtrend break equals entries. That's really that simple, right? This is just one strategy that you can use that is very, very simple to use, right? I personally don't really use this much. If I do use it, it's during pre-market. I use it for scalp entries, but other than that, it is still a pretty good entry point. So Liz, bullish pennant. So you do expect price to break out of this, right? On this trade. ALI broke downtrend. Oh, is it all brokers? Oh, damn. Yeah, I don't know what the hell they are, to be honest. I don't know if it's a glitch or what the... Wait, ALI? Baba? Or what? I'm not too sure about this one. Jan? Oh, alt. So when you're referring to downtrend break, just refer to what time frame as well, because there is many time frames that the trend can break. It can break on the 1 second, it can break on the daily, it can break on the weekly, it can break on the monthly, it can break on the 5, 10, 15, right? So just when you're looking at it, for me personally, since I'm a day trader, I use smaller time frames, shorter time frames. So I like to use the 5 minute, and I like to wait for trend line breaks on that for my possible entries. That is just one strategy that I have out of probably 10 or so. I'm not too sure what time frame. I'm assuming you're looking at this time frame here. This was a downtrend break here. That break there was your entry point, and then if you entered on that break, you have ran up 7%. Jan has low volume on that time frame. Jan is a kind of chart that I would avoid completely for me personally. I think this is a China play, I'm not too sure, but I don't know what's happening with this, right? I can identify here's an area of support, so we'll do that, and we can identify the high. And then what do we know what's happening here? We have no idea. There's no trend, there's no uptrend, no downtrend. It's currently just trading within a range. So what I would say is this is your no trade range. If it breaks above this high, 117, then you expect continuation to the upside. If it breaks below, then obviously you're not going to be entering. Why? Because you shouldn't be entering within here, and you shouldn't be entering if it goes below. If it enters above, then you can look for safe entries. Trying to enter here, I don't know what's going on. These candles are crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy candles. All right, what else? Let me check IIN. Here, IIN. Wait for downtrend break for continuation. DTSS, this one's busy building an area of resistance right here, right? So this can reject pretty hard because you have one rejection here, 2 rejections, 3 rejections, okay? So personally, I would wait for a candle closure above this, okay? Trying to enter now is a little riskier, but if you did enter on this trend line here, it did run up a bit already. So personally, I would wait for this level to break. Here is your support level. You can put here, yeah, what is it, 675. So it's pulled back once, it pulls back twice. It's also rejected around this level. So yeah, it should continue due to the bullish momentum of these strong candles here, right? These two and the breakout. But it is becoming a bit of an area of resistance here at 717. So yeah, it should break though. We'll see. BREA. This is an exact trade, what you should avoid. Remember what I had here? This is my downtrend. I mean my demand zone, downtrend. So right now we're just downtrend, right? So I'm personally not looking for anything on this. However, here is an area of demand, right? Over here, okay? Or even this one if you want. You can just put this whole range. So here's your demand zone. You can have this as an area of demand as well. But yeah, for me, I like to just wait for it here to see what it does do. CCG is here. CCG is like fighting with this demand zone. For me, I am waiting for 1170. That's it. 1170. ACAN low float. What are we thinking with ACAN? Low volume. Larger time frame, it is extremely bearish, but it looks like it's trying to push up. But yeah, nothing for me on this. Huge sell-off yesterday, down 25%. Yeah, talking on a technical basis for a setup for myself, or what I see, there's no real possible entries, to be honest. CCTG is here. CCTG needs a trend line break, although you can see the candles are getting smaller and smaller, which is indicating lack of volume. GMBL, this one's probably down as well, isn't it? Yeah. Guys, just avoid these kind of plays. Look, down 22% yesterday and down 27% today. This is a clear indication of avoiding this play. I think you should be able to see that, right? This stock was at $9. It is currently at $1.35. Delete this off your watch list. There is no need to watch this. Down 88%. I feel for you if you are in this trade, because it is going down, 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 down. Weezer, this is a China play, I think. Same thing with Weezer. Go to a larger time frame, identify the trend. This is extremely bearish. These are terrible, terrible charts, these ones. These ones I would avoid. Yes, of course. Listen, they can break and run crazy. I understand that, right? If it was to, it needs to break at least this high here, whatever this is. I mean, this thing's 5 cents. So from there, you can get an idea, right? Breaks that, then you expect continuation. Right now, it's just ranging, consolidating. Candle close above there, then maybe you can look for possible movers. Yes, this is a... this used to run. This was a parabolic runner. However, it's been beaten down. It's getting absolutely rocked. There's no reason to be entering this unless you break above this high. Just zoom out of your charts, guys, and then if it's in a strong downtrend, just avoid it. I understand that sometimes you guys like playing 52-week low plays and all that kind of thing, but you're going to be waiting a long time with those kind of plays. I would avoid them at all costs until they just, you know, until you start to see plays move. So ELWS is respecting this demand zone. It's pushed up off this level here, so I personally wouldn't have entered this, although it did push off demand zone, which was nice. This one I'm waiting for 870. SNTG is still no trade zone, so no need. TAOP, nothing. CCG, nothing. CNEY, nothing. Bets is up 16%. Oh, something's up 14. OBMR. And there goes DTSS. Did anyone get in? Downtrend break equals entries. So if anybody got in, congratulations. It ran 30%. I did not get in, but if anyone did, well done. Let me know if any of everyone got in. There's 43 people in here. I'm assuming at least one person got in, right? At least one of you, surely. Surely. I know people in the Discord are in it. ENGN. 70% up. Nothing's going on with it right now. Not enough price action for me to be looking at this, to be honest with you. See here, so right now there's nothing going on. I don't know, it's difficult to say what's going to happen. I don't like the price action on it. Downtrend break is looking for entries. DTSS would be up there. DTSS is one of them, Leandro. I don't really have a ranking, bro. I literally just have all of these on my watch list. Whichever plays hold into open, I look for entries. That's it. I don't know like which ones are the best, because I don't like to say, oh, this one's gonna go or this, and I don't know. But all of these are on my possible watch list to run. That's all I could really say. But DTSS, obviously, because look, it's absolutely insane. It's broken pre-market high. broke this downtrend where I mentioned people can get in. So yeah, there's a lot. This one's very bullish. BREA, nothing on this until it gets down to demand zone. That's all I'm waiting for. So I'm waiting for demand zone. BREA. Waiting for demand zone. But yeah, guys, so look, I just explained one thing when I trade, right, and how I look for setups. There's no cheat code or anything how I trade. Okay, obviously, yes, I have strategies which I've developed, but how do I find all these runners and plays? I simply just go onto Webull Top Gainers. That's it. You can go on investing.com. There's loads of websites. It's this website right here, right? It's not, doesn't cost anything. It's free of charge, right? I simply just wake up in the morning. I will add all the runners that are moving during pre-market. So for the last 5 hours, I've been adding them. These are all of them here on the left, okay? And then I have all of these on my watch list. I'll have maybe 20 of them. And then going into open, maybe only 5 or 6 will hold. Okay. And then maybe those are the setups that I will look, that will give me entry points. So that is all I do every single day. I don't look at fundamentals. I don't care what news it is. It really doesn't matter to me. I'm in a stock for maybe 5 minutes. Okay. Yeah, I'm not holding plays overnight or anything. So I'm there to make my quick 5-10% and then move out. I don't know anything about any companies, to be honest with you. COGT. Did CHN do it? One, I have no idea, bro. See, like something like that, I have no idea unless I look up the news. You can just, one tip to do is just type in the ticker name on YouTube, on Twitter, and then you'll be able to see if there's news about it. So look, I'll do that right now for you, for free. CHSN. CHSN. Nah, it's just got a high short flow apparently. Not that I don't know anything about the. Yeah, I'm not too sure. All I know is that it's. All I know is that it is a high short float, meaning that it can run. Pretty crazy. Yeah, I literally just did Google it. I know stocks, guys, but I don't know everything about companies and that. It's literally just type in the ticker name on Twitter and it'll come up. You'll be able to find everything there. DTSS, absolutely insane. What a mover. So no one got in. We have 40 plus people in here. Not one person got in. That is absolutely insane. Maybe I just stopped doing these YouTube streams then. Who knows? No, I'm kidding. AIINN. Look, we're getting close. We're getting close. We're getting close. No downtrend break equals no entry. BREA coming down, coming down, coming down. ELWS. Yeah. These sold this demand zone is going to push down to like 120. COGT. What's happening here? We need to wait for 870 guys on this. SNTG. Look here. No trade zone. Wait for break above 340. TAOP, China play, CCTG, CNEY, nothing on this. Where's the CHSN? Did I even, I don't think I looked up the CHSN. Where is the, I have it here somewhere, don't I? CHSN. I think I'm blind. I'll add it again. CHSN. Yeah, DTS gone, bro. Gone, 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 gone. I mentioned when the trend line broke over here that you guys can enter. So this here was your entry. So say here, it ran 60%. I did not get in. I did not get in. CHSN. CHSN, I'm going to keep this on my watch list. So all I would do is here is just identify where is an area of support. This is our area of support. So we have 205. I would just move it down to $2. Why $2? Because that is a psychological level. Usually this is a strong area of support. After $2, we have the high here, which is 222. I'm going to move it around to 220, right? So if it breaks 220, you can look for possible entries. Then it goes down, then it goes to 239, right? And then I think around 255, around here. These are your levels for CHSN. So you can wait for 220 break. There we go. So CHSN. Waiting for 220 break. All right. Okay, guys, I'm going to head into the Discord now. I have live trading for members, which is Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. If you want to join, the link is here. I'll just post it for you guys to join if you want to. Yeah, so the link is here. Yeah, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I will post charts where I can, but I will be very busy in the Discord. Always just remember to have stop losses on the setups that I share, please. Regardless of that, have a great day, guys, and I will see you all tomorrow. Thanks for joining. I appreciate it.